Hello everyone, welcome back to more SOFT2. I'm Ela or Stuffin' Man. This is going to be the first winner's bracket match we have in the semifinals, and this is going to be a really hype one, Cobo and Halogen. I'm joined by Toaster, and we're going to be commentating just this one game for you guys. How are you doing?
I am very excited for this match at this point. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this match to happen.
Yeah, this is a really crazy matchup.
Especially, I think Halogen has been really wanting to have this match for a while.
Yeah, Halogen, since he ran the last off, he wasn't actually able to play in it, and I feel that now that he's actually playing, competing, and he's able to play against some of the top tier players, actually Cobo winning last soft as well, it's going to be, I don't know, Halogen definitely preparing for this match, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was really hyped and ready, and potentially we could see Halogen take out Cobo here. So right now we're just waiting on Halogen to get into the lobby. Cobo's in the lobby right now, so should be getting into things pretty quickly here. So right now we just have this 1 hour for this match, Cobo vs Halogen, and right after this we have Andre and Double Chili or Asrielly, I think. And that's actually just going to do it for the winner's bracket, and then we'll be moving into the loser's bracket quite some time after that.
Yeah, but it does seem Halogen has joined the lobby now, so we should be getting started soon. Oh boy.
Man, yeah. This match it's gonna be really hype. These are two probably the strongest players that are surviving in the tournament right now. Like, I'm not even sure if that's arguable. These are honestly what I think are the top two players.
Yeah, there were a few people who could get close to matching them, like Ziff or Ziff Cheetos. There are a couple more that were in the tournament, but most of them have been knocked out already. These are definitely two of the strongest players left.
Well, we got warm-ups linked right now, so we're gonna be getting into things quite shortly. I feel like this match has potential to top the hype that Aitor and Gil had.
Oh yeah, for sure. But this is an interesting warm-up. Intalizer's Mirage map.
As you can see, this map consists of 1,000 simple nuts and 1,000 long nuts.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, this was used in the map pool for the finals of the 4K MWC 2016 just recently, and let's just say that Halogen really was not having fun practicing this.
Yeah, but actually more recently he's actually upped his LN skill like tenfold. So I feel like just knowing how much he's prepared and how well-rounded his skill set is now, the matchup here is just ridiculously close, and I feel like this warm-up's really gonna show that.
Yeah, although this might also be an attempt from Cobo to try to see how far Halogen has come in general in terms of LNs.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised there.
Halogen already dropping combos. Staying up above a 99.5 though, that is... compared to his having some problems with that transition.
Yeah. These drops, I feel like, are a bit early for him, or at least maybe he could be doing better, but I'm not sure if he's really giving this his all right now.
Maybe he's just trying to shake some tournament nerves right now. I'm sure he's ridiculously nervous right now, so...
Yeah, I really would be too, and knowing other players that get nervous in tournaments like these, I really feel them. I'm surprised Cobo's still holding this strong in the chart. And okay, yeah, I
there's a
cursed.
drop. Nice. I was about to say, to be honest, I'm not completely surprised he's doing so well at this. He has shown in the past that he's extraordinarily good at long notes, especially on the 4K side. And that does it for our first warm-up. And we will be moving into Halogens next. I don't know what to expect from this.
Oh.
No.
All right.
Well, this was also used in the Mania World Cup of 2016, just in the semifinals pool.
Actually, I guess I should announce this now. This is going to get, well, hopefully going to get loved. Shoot some kudos at it, because it's been going for a while. We've got 69 right now, so yeah, totally don't mean to shill anything here, but yeah, go shoot some kudos. It's really worth. It's a good cause. Oh, Cobo DC'd? Is that just me?
He's not in the lobby. I don't know if he DC'd.
Yeah.
He's just not there.
Okay.
And it does look like they're aborting the map. But once we get Cobo back in, we should be getting back into it. Alright, he's back in the multiplayer lobby. Not sure exactly what happened, but everything's alright now.
Alright, so we should be starting this up again pretty soon.
Halogen's gotta check something first. Alright, and Halogen's back in the multiplayer room now. We should be getting into it now. Sent another link. Is he trying to change his warm-up, or?
Probably.
Oh yeah, he definitely is changing it. Now it's time to say goodbye, a map by Juan Crystal. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Might have just not been working for Cobo, maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, there was a beatmap error on Cobo's side.
You thought this is a Juan Crystal map, but it's actually a Halogen map, despite the Ruby.
Oh boy.
Actually, that's interesting. Oh, this was submitted yesterday.
Oh, Juan Crystal does have a map of this, but I'm interested to see what this is.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line
Well, we can already tell that it's probably going to be somewhat LN based. Oh,
Or not.
yeah, or not. Interesting. This is some fun dump stream. Ooh. That was, oh my god. What is this map? Cobo just destroying this map right now. Oh, Cobo just stopped. Deciding it's not worth it to keep going. Save his stamina for the actual match. Or not, maybe not stamina, but his hands. And he's back.
Oh, it's starting up again.
Yeah. Back to the dense stuff. Alright, that was a map. But with that, we are finishing the warm-ups and we'll be getting into the roles and bans and picks, and then we'll be getting into the match. The hype.
Ooh, 76 and 41. So Halogen gonna be banning first. Actually, kind of interested to see what he actually chooses.
I fully expect him to ban Funny Shuffle. No doubts in my mind right now. Yeah, there it is.
All right.
Keeping that 100% ban rate. And I don't know what Cobo is going to ban, personally. So, one of the SV picks. I mean, I guess that's a good choice. It's a lot about accuracy, and Halogen has shown that he's really, really good at SVs and accuracy in general. So
Yeah, maybe Cobo just not too confident on that. Oh,
and Cobo coming out of
Alright.
the gates with Astro. That's not what I'd expect from him.
well, interesting pick. I'm guessing we'll see really interesting scores then.
Yeah, I honestly would have expected this to come out of Halogen as a pick before Cobo. I honestly thought Cobo was going to go with a long no map.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, but I don't know. Maybe he's trying to just get the risky picks out of the way first, just so he has the Olympics fall back on later.
Yeah, that's possible. Although, if he ends up making a mistake here and this ends up being a bad pick for him, that gives Halogen a break point to start. And that's not good for him. Accuracy is extremely close right now, but right now it doesn't quite matter. It's really gonna matter once the slow jam comes. Although, even given how much easier this part is than the slow jam, look at the two players' accuracies and hit concentrations.
Yeah, this is like there's barely any difference in both players still above 99.9. Now just coming
here we
into
go.
slow jam.
Here we go.
Halogen with the advantage just starting off.
Dude, Halogen's accuracy right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's still hovering just around 99.9, just below. Cobo with 99.44. Oh, Halogen dropping a bit there.
But so is Cobo.
Yeah. Halogen's still with the advantage here.
Even with that drop, that is insane. Keeping above 99.5 through that section.
Yeah, this is actually going to be an insane score from Halogen. I think he's going to pull out of this. Well, alright, he came out of the slow jam just fine there. Both players hitting a transition.
Oh,
not much of a transition pretty well.
Yeah, like, and not to take anything away from Cobo at this point, his run is insane on its own, but wow.
Yeah, I don't think he expected Halogen to perform this well on Astro. 988k.
Yeah, that's
extremely impressive
ridiculous.
score. Only
114 regular 300s. What the hell?
Both players only hitting 100 here.
Well, AJ starts with a break point. Yeah, like I said, that might have been a huge misstep right out of the gate for Cobo. And Halogen going straight for Cheatriel.
This is probably Halogen's best pick, or at least the one where he's most comfortable with.
It's at a slow enough BPM that he can probably keep his accuracy well above where it needs to be, and it's exactly what he needs to just get an accuracy edge over Cobo. Slight rocky start for both players, but both of them getting their accuracy back up. But yeah, we can already see Halogen with the slight accuracy advantage out of the gate.
I'm surprised scores are still flickering this much. Cobo's really not giving Halogen any room to drop any normal 300s, really. Halogen's still with 99.96.
Yeah, that's a little bit crazy. I mean, it'll really just come down to whether they can keep their composure during the jump streams. Because one small mistake and the lead shifts. Halogen trying to work his way up to the 99.9899 range. Jeez.
He might actually get it. This is crazy. Did he quad those? Oh my god.
God. This dude's insane. Cobo's insane right along with him, though. Rising above the 99.9 range.
1-200 kills the run for both these players.
Ooh, but Cobo dropping combo on that mini jack. That's not good at all.
That
Now Halogen has a ton of room.
Yeah, I mean, wow. I'm guessing Halogen's just gonna take this with ease now.
Keeping above a 99.97 after the first half of Jump Stream. That's slightly insane. Just slightly.
Emphasis on slightly. Yeah, he's still keeping his accuracy strong.
That hit concentration is so tight, especially for 200 BPM jump streams. Like, I could see Halogen doing something this insane on, like, earlier stages, but oh my god, that is unheard of. At this point, Cobo his only hope is for Halogen to mess up the mini jacks at the end. But given that Cobo messed up the first mini jack already, I don't know if he's gonna be getting through this very well.
I'm guessing that first miss from Cobo is just sort of a minor slip up. He should be able to take the rest fine. I'm thinking somewhere in there Halogen might have dropped, not a 200, but more maybe just rush normal 300s, because his accuracy went just ever so slightly down.
Yeah, it was probably on the staccato notes. Those can really, even when you're like going as fast as these two players are going with the jump stream, staccato notes can be deadly. But yeah, both players getting through the mini jacks just fine. Halogen looking super primed to take his second point already. Still above the 99.9 range.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going anywhere below that.
And all the jump streams over now. There's just the ending, which really is not that difficult if he could get through the rest of it.
I really don't think we should be discrediting Cobo's score either. I don't think he's dropped any 200s, maybe one or two, but
yeah, I don't
that's
think he dropped any.
There's only just that one miss. Oh, 5 200s,
5.
3, yeah.
Halogen
Still
dropping
though,
3.
I mean, just the length of the song.
Ridiculous scores.
Yeah. I feel like this might be one of those matches where Halogen just just barely edges out Cobo in these charts, and on paper at the very end of the match the score might seem like a huge victory, but really every game's going to be close.
Although,
yeah, this is where Cobo might take it back.
Pure Ruby. We still got 3 long note maps left, and on all 3 of them, Cobo has a huge advantage. SV's catching Cobo a little bit off guard, but these long notes are catching Halogen off guard right now. Just a little bit though. Still gotta wait for the really tough sections.
I still feel like even with this being the easier section of the song, Halogen's gonna have a bit of trouble keeping up with Cobo's score.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go. Both players not dropping almost any 200s in that section. Halogen definitely dropping a lot more regular 300s, but...
Yeah, I see a couple 200s here and there from Halogen. Cobo definitely dropping less of those, the score's telling us. Still no CBs though. 6,000 point deficit from Halogen. I'm not sure if he can bring it back.
Although 6,000 is right in range where a drop from Cobo would shift the lead to Halogen, so he's not out of the water yet. Still got that nasty transition to go. Yeah, right there. Halogen breaking
another break as well. Yeah, this last part of the charts are really brutal. Cobo looking like he's going to take this with an FC, so... yeah, I don't think he's going to drop in the last part here. Halogen dropping again.
Yeah,
he might
now
drop
there's a huge gap between the two players now. And Cobo takes his first point in the match with a more conventional pick on his side, I think. But back to Halogen's pick. Probably something like Najimi Breakers or We Ducking Hate You. That's what I assume is going to come out from Halogen.
I feel like, yeah, Najimi would be the better pick out of those two, just because in We Ducking Hate You, there's also the... I feel like that's a lot more risky, and Cobo might have a better chance on that.
Although something else to say about like Najimi Breakers is that it's really dependent on whether either player chokes a miss or two on it because of how short it is. One miss could mean the difference between 10 or 15,000 points in this case, and that is a lot, especially if the other player doesn't miss at all.
Oh, early drop from Halogen.
Yeah, that is not good.
I don't know if that means that might actually ruin the song already.
There's so much more opportunity for the players to break those still. Particularly between the two main sections of Jump Stream, there's one little transition where it does a burst into LN streaming and back into a burst, and that can be ridiculously hard to time right. It's like right here.
Cobo seeming like he's got this down though.
Yeah, his accuracy is staying above 99.9 for the time being. And now it's just hand stream till the end.
At this point, Halogen has to hope for a slip up from Cobo. I'm sure we'll see Halogen with a better ratio again this time around, but that one miss is really just going to put a score behind.
Yeah, last few seconds of the map, not much that can happen now.
Wow, so 10K difference. You weren't kidding about that one miss.
Although,
Cobo with the Scorpion double S. That's
that's
really
crazy.
impressive. And actually, the ratios are almost identical, which actually, that's even more surprising for me, I think.
And Cobo going with the next LN pick. Juan Crystal's paintings. Oh yeah.
Despite the song being a bit slower than Pure Ruby, I still think Kobo's gonna have no problem taking this.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is all LN consistency and inconsistency and LNs. I don't know anyone who matches with Cobo. Already, Cobo showing a massive skill in just LN accuracy. Halogen right behind him, but still continuing to drop.
I think when it comes down to LNs, Kobo's ratio just barely edges out Halogen's. Halogen just dropping there. That's really going to hurt his score for the rest of the song.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you on the whole ratio and LNs thing. Although Halogen has shown that he's a bit uncomfortable with releases in general, so I wouldn't be surprised if his ratio ends up being a lot worse in general when it comes to LNs. Ooh, breaking again on Halogen's side.
And again.
He's clearly showing a huge amount of discomfort with these kinds of LN patterns. And honestly, I don't really blame him. The jacks on the LNs while holding with other LNs going on at the same time, they can be really tough to coordinate and pay attention to the releases. Oh, and it looks like Halogen's kind of given up a little bit. I don't know. He just kind of dropped at a very weird spot, I guess.
I feel like a lot of his drops of song that a bit sporadic.
Yeah, it's pretty much sealed in Cobo's favor now. 15,000 or 50,000 points of difference now. I think this is when Halogen should just be keep trying to calm himself down. I mean, Cobo dropping right there, but it's not really going to change much. This is when Halogen should be recuperating from the Najimi Breakers mess up. This is just a time for him to calm himself back down and get ready for the next picks. Whereas Kobo's just keeping the motions going, taking probably his third point here with a demanding lead. Yeah, 55,000 points of difference right there. That is a lot. And that is a crazy score from Cobo on top of that. And it is going to Halogen's pick. This is where I expect We Ducking Hate You to come out.
Yeah, that's probably his next safe pick. Unless he wants to do something risky, but I mean, at this stage, I really wouldn't.
Unless he'd rather get the risky picks out of the way. Oh, I forgot about this
Yeah.
file. This, I think, is definitely safer than We Ducking Hate You. It's much slower, much more up Halogen's alley. Has a bunch of weird patterns though. Some jacks, mini jacks, jump trills into hands. A bunch of things that can just trip you up. But I definitely think this favors Halogen more than We Ducking Hate You. But I do believe this is the first time this has been picked in any match, which is interesting. Single streams coming in. Both players handling these really well, but this is just a precursor to the jump streams that are to come. I think this is going to be another situation in like we have with Chitrio, where it's just going to be a massive accuracy battle unless one of them breaks halfway through. Because the moment someone breaks on this, they're going to just give a huge amount of leeway to the other player.
Yeah, I feel like in a chart like this, it's Cobo who's more likely to miss. Just because he's a bit inconsistent at times, but chances are he won't, provided he's just playing honestly normally.
Yeah, the only way I can see Cobo breaking here is if he lets another one of those mini jack type patterns that I was talking about that he missed on in Chitrio trip him up again. Or if he gets caught on one of the bursts, which is also very possible. You know, honestly, I haven't seen this map yet this weekend, and I totally forgot about that jack on the third column. That is made like with two jumps in a hand. That I forgot about that. That could have been a place for chokes, but both players were able to get through that just fine. Cobo really not giving any room to Halogen right now. Making sure he shows up if he wants to take this point. And just normal mini jacks now. These aren't terribly difficult to handle by themselves. But we still do have a quarter of the map left. There's still plenty of chances for stuff to go wrong for either player. Wait, was that a 100 Cobo?
I think it was.
That is not good. He's
That
just
might be equivalent to a miss here.
Yeah, he's just given AJ a 3,000 point lead now, which on this long of a map is massive. Of course, I still think a drop would change something if it was on Halogen's side, but he has room to drop a couple of 200s now.
Doesn't look like he'll be dropping them anyways.
Wow.
Oh, Cobo dropping as well.
Ooh, that's not
And
good.
yeah, he just
Yeah,
gave up.
okay.
He kind of realized that that's going to do it for him.
That's really unfortunate. Now there's basically no way for Halogen to lose this. But I don't know. After that drop, I don't think there was much of a chance. Halogen dropping right at the end on the Jags.
Oh my god.
I don't think that would have changed anything, even if Cobo
no,
didn't
it
just
wouldn't
give
have.
up in the middle.
That's funny.
I think all three of the 200s and the Miz were all just on that Jack.
Yeah, it actually was. Oh my god.
Oh, Halogen saying that he thought that the Jack
Oh my
cost
God.
him. Oh my! Imagine if it did though. That would
yeah.
But it's Cobo's pick now. He has 2 long no picks back. Clarity is one of them. No, actually, no. This is the last long no pick. The other 3 have been.
Yeah, it has.
Because Funny Shuffle was banned, and then the other 2 have been picked.
So this being Cobo's last, for sure, safe pick. I think. I don't know. This game could. There's definitely tiebreak potential here.
Yeah, for sure. So after Clarity, there are 4 maps left. There's We Ducking Hate You. Then there's some others. We have 8-Bit Adventurer left. What else is there? I am drawing a blank. We have Love Song. And Drop That. Yeah, those are the last 4. A lot of the maps I think favor Halogen, but I think out of them, Cobo's picks are probably between Love Song and Drop That.
I think
The other
Love
2
Song would be better if Cobo was more prepared. Because
yeah, but
I mean, Drop
usually
That?
on
Oh, that's an early miss from Halogen. That's
yeah,
very early.
it's harkening back to his Najimi Breakers miss right at the beginning. But yeah, in this case, I don't know if Love Song fully favors Cobo. It might actually be the best pick for him, given that it has a lot of complicated LNs, which might just give him an advantage in that case. But on the same token, it's probably one of the easiest maps in the pool if you can get through the weird patterning. So, and given how technical it is in general, I think Halogen probably put in a lot of practice to it, so I don't know if that's really the safest pick for Cobo in general.
I feel like on Drop That, though, Halogen, I know he's kind of, or he's not really the best with some types of jacks, not really sure if Drop That falls under that category where Halogen's not really that good. I think it's mainly his speed that's bad, but if he's unable to hit the chords like consistently, which I mean there's potential for that, but I really honestly can't say. I probably need someone else to help me out with that.
Yeah,
but
there's also the thing, like you've mentioned this before, where a lot of times people with say, weaker accuracy might just go for a jack pick, just because they're a lot easier to get rainbow at 300 accuracy on.
Yeah.
As long as you can keep up with the speed, of course.
I know for sure Cobo can keep up with the Jackson drop that, I think, almost with no problem.
And I don't really doubt that Halogen can keep up with them. It's just a matter of whether he can, like, you know, compose himself for the entire thing. Or I guess for longer periods of time than he might be used to on Jack charts. You know, okay, I'm watching. We're like, if you look at this map right now, though, the two accuracies are really close. The only real difference right now is that Halogen has dropped combo a lot more than Cobo. I don't think Cobo's dropped at all yet.
Yeah, Cobo's
If Halogen was able to
last
keep
year.
his combo, this would be a lot closer. Nice ghost tap drop.
Yeah.
But at this point, I think it's basically Cobo has this locked up for the most part, with Halogen continuing to break. Yeah, and as expected, Cobo does take that, bringing it 4-3, back to Halogen's pick now. Halogen still has a couple of picks that, I mean, We Ducking Hate You, I think, is his best or safest pick in this scenario. But then the other three are just kind of up in the air for who would take them. And yeah, he goes over for We Duck and Hate You.
This also being Halogen's last decent pick then, so I think the rest of the match, I feel like it's a coin toss, really.
Yeah, although, like, there's still no mistaking that this map by itself could go either way, but if it goes the same way that Asrielly and Reverse World did, then Halogen's definitely going to take it. Halogen asking for a small break. I can imagine that he's really nervous right now.
I mean, if he doesn't win this chart, then he's really in a tough spot.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the thing is, he might actually be thinking about Najimi breakers right now, because if he had won that, he'd be up 4-3, playing a map that heavily favors him, and then he could be in the situation that Cobo is now.
You think you know what pain is? You have no fucking idea!
Alright, yeah, this is already insane accuracy from both players, because even that initial burst is really hard to accuracy properly. And both players are still above 99.85. Scores are flashing. Halogen's accurate rate. Oh no, but he drops combo! Oh geez, that is not very good for him.
Oh no.
He now literally has to hope for a break from Cobo. There's no other option for him at this point. Although this map is longer than Jimmy Breakers, so there's the possibility of bringing his accuracy up high enough that it like gets close, but I don't think Cobo's accuracy is low enough to the point where that would even be possible.
Well, it does get denser as well, so I mean, there's definitely more room for Cobo to screw up here. I think Halogen, as long as he stays consistent, then maybe he can take it back, but it's a really slim chance here.
Yeah, although Cobo did drop a couple of 200s, I believe, right in that section, so...
Halogen also dropped the 200 somewhere in there as well, from what I saw, so...
But Cobo continuing to drop 200s. Score
yeah,
is still in favor of Cobo right now, but accuracies are getting really close. Cobo now has no room to drop any combo.
Cobo playing for combo here. That's really all I can hope for at this point. Halogen hoping that Cobo misses.
This entire map just doesn't let up. It's always a possibility to break at any point, just rushing one pattern.
Think you know about hate? You think you know about hate, you motherfucker?
Scores they're about 5,000 points apart right now. This ending jump stream, Cobo just has to get through it without breaking combo, and he'll probably take it, but last 10%.
So much is riding on these last couple measures here. If Cobo takes this, he's securing himself match point, actually really putting himself at a great advantage in this game.
And he
And
does
that's
take
wow.
it. Halogen is now in a terrible spot. Oh my god. It was literally just the miss that meant it all. That miss changes to a 200. Halogen wins that map.
That's actually so unfortunate. Just that one, and then this was so early as well.
And now Cobo has whatever he wants to pick. And he goes with drop that, which is interesting.
I think it's all right, but I feel like,
I think all of the picks at this point are just all right.
yeah,
Kind of for both players. No one has any advantages on the rest of the map pool. And if Halogen wins this, he has the choice between 8-Bit Adventure and Love Song.
those are really, really tough picks, I think.
This point is going to be all dependent on whether Halogen can keep his composure in the jump jacks and whether Cobo actually keeps up with, or I think it's just down to whether either player can keep up their composure. Because if both of them do, I think Halogen has a small advantage just in accuracy alone.
I feel like there's still room for Halogen to take this. I mean, if he's not really like rushing that much at all right off the bat, then I'm guessing he'll stay consistent on this chart.
Yeah, but these are probably the easiest patterns of jacks in the map. This is where they start getting weird. And he doesn't seem to be giving any room to Cobo right now to catch up. So
All normal 300s are really going to count on this. I don't expect either player to drop combo at all, let alone drop 200s.
but combo, if you splitting the hands on this is so easy to do. I think Cobo dropped a 200 there. Oh geez, that's not good for him. Gives a small lead to Halogen. At this point, I don't know about you, but I'm really nervous for both of the players right now, and I cannot imagine how they're feeling right now.
Yeah, no, this is extremely tense.
Cobo trying to build up his accuracy, but he's not going to catch up to Halogen. Not unless there's some major issue that happens to him in this. These are what I'd call the toughest patterns in the map. Halogen dropping down a little bit of accuracy, but if he can get
probably
through
enough for Cobo to take the advantage.
yeah, if he can get through these just fine, I think he has the ending. He should have the ending down. Because these patterns, more than anything else, test or like really stress your ability to do split hand jacks. And yeah, he was able to get through them mostly fine, dropping a little bit of ratio, as you might expect from the harder patterns in the map. But he's definitely trying to build it back up with this break section. Cobo doing the same. Ooh, but Halogen dropping a few 300s, regular 300 in that.
I think Cobo did the same. As long as Halogen doesn't drop any 200s, he's basically set.
Just this last part. These two players are really, really close. Oh my god.
Yeah, 5-4.
Those two scores. Yeah, Cobo dropping 1-200, but those are insane. Halogen's picking for his life.
Even with that 200, Cobo still would have lost that just with the worst ratio. I was going to say I feel like he could have improved that.
Yeah, maybe. But now it's just 8-Bit Adventure and Love Song, and Halogen has to pick his poison. He has to decide. And he goes with 8-Bit.
This one's so risky.
But so is Love Song.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really have
Love
a
Song
choice.
probably favors Cobo just with the LNs, but
Yeah, but
and,
you never know. I mean, it's so hard to choose who this favors because it tests a lot of different skills.
This is, oh my god, this being one of the most technical charts in the pool, and I mean, I can't see a winner here.
Yeah, generally in technicality, I'd probably put Halogen just slightly ahead, but this has so much more focus on LNs than a lot of other technical picks that I can't really say anything. But Halogen has to win this, or he's done. Cobo needs to win this if he wants to avoid a tiebreaker, and for the tiebreaker, I could not tell you who that favors.
Yeah, I think it's the same situation as this song, really.
So nerve-wracking.
$200 from Cobo already.
Oh no! That was a couple of 200s, I think. But ooh, I forgot about those gluts. Those are really fast. Long notes. Halogen dropping a bit of accuracy with regular 300s, but so is Cobo. But I think Halogen dropped a couple of 200s there. Accuracies are back to being really close. Oh my god, Halogen has lost. I mean, the rest of the... I don't know how many LNs are left. There's a few that... Oh yeah. Oh no, Halogen dropping combo!
Oh no.
Oh no, that's not good. He has now Cobo has to drop if he wants any chance. It's all down to whether Cobo keeps himself centered and doesn't mess up any of the LNs.
Oh man, that drop hurts so much.
Yeah, now there's a 10,000 point difference between them. I don't actually know if just a single drop from Cobo is gonna mess anything up. And this ending is much easier than the rest of the map, at least for now. Now it gets a little bit weird.
I think Cobo has it easy now.
Yeah.
Oh no! He
Or-
tried again. That's gonna seal the
Yeah,
deal. Oh
no
my
way to come back
God,
from that
no.
now. That is super.
Oh,
Cobo dropping right at the end
Come
too.
on.
Oh, if Halogen just kept combo, that
Oh.
could have been way closer.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. That is really unfortunate for Halogen.
Oh jeez.
Oh, and apparently that was Halogen's worst run on that map too.
That's so unfortunate. Oh my god.
That was a crazy match. Unfortunate that it didn't go to tiebreaker though. That is really unfortunate. Tiebreaker would have been so hype.
Yeah,
this
no, I
match.
mean tiebreaker I feel like could have gone the exact same way this did, but even with Cobo making the miss instead of Halogen.
Although the tiebreaker has a lot less to do with LN patterning and whatnot. I mean, it has it, but it's so much more dependent on
Technicality
bursts.
and a lot of SVs. Yeah. So Cobo moving on to the winner bracket finals, playing against the winner of andreymc and Devil Chili, which is coming up right after this. Halogen dropping to the losers bracket and actually playing against the winner of Cheetos and Aitor.
Yeah, Halogen is not going to have an easy time in the next match either, so he's just got to come back to it when he can. That was a one. I think that lives up to the hype of that Gil and Aito brought, even if it didn't go to the tiebreaker.
That was still a really good match.
Yeah, but with that, we do have our next winners bracket match.
All right, we got both players in the lobby now. So this being the next winners bracket game.
Yeah, this will determine who faces Cobo.
Honestly, just judging off of last game's performances, I really don't know how either of these players are going to match up against Cobo.
Yeah, I mean, both the players are extremely good, but when you compare yourself to Cobo, it's so hard to just picture yourself like ahead of him.
Oh, this is a nice one.
Oh boy. Time for the memes.
Are you ready?
Nice SV.
Got us another dump stream map. These are some interesting SVs. Very aggressive.
Andre's struggling a bit with them, so I'm guessing this is Devil Chili's warm-up.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
nice. I like it.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh, man.
We just got rickrolled hard.
Why did
Good
this
job,
thing
Devil
happen
Chili.
to this? Oh, fixed? Great. Good timing. Really good timing.
Yeah, that's a nice. Don't worry, guys. The technical issues. It was all a rickroll. We got you good. You all thought that we were. You all thought we had problems with the client. We lied. You've been tricked. It was all ruse.
Where's nasty? Nice.
That was a good warm up.
This warm-up's just as good. Oh my god.
Mine Diamonds WTF. Never seen this map.
I don't think I want to see this map.
Difficulty name Y.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Hold
This is
on. I
Mine
hear
Diamonds
a good
probably
song.
referring to Minecraft.
Oh no. Oh no. This is. Oh, I know what this is.
I really like
This
this song. It
is-
sounds good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Running away.
Oh,
This is
Jesus
definitely- yeah, it's just
I
a-
don't know.
The Minecraft
Oh,
cover
no.
of what's the song called? Take on Me or whatever.
God. Oh no. Oh man. I gotta lower my effect volume.
I am so worried. Are we allowed to mute stream for this?
Alright, guys. I'm doing so
Oh man, what the hell?
Alright.
This looks like a gill map.
It really does.
I really
What were
like
those
this song. It sounds
staircases?
good. Mining away. I don't know what to mine. I'll mine this anyway. In this Minecraft day, so beautiful. Further
Oh my
down.
god.
What's
This
that
is
I
a
found?
legendary warm up.
Mine diamonds.
Oh my god.
Mine diamonds.
Is he gonna hit the note?
I'll mine them. So far got to.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Easy to mine. With my Minecraft
What the
pickaxe
fuck was
and
that?
shovels, hopefully they stay.
I'm sorry for swearing on
My
stream
Minecraft
again, but I feel like
chests.
this definitely
So
deserves
I'm
that.
gonna make a lock on it. My
Oh god.
It's not even mapped. It's just to make us listen to it. This guy's got a pretty dope range, though.
Oh my god.
So
What the hell just happened?
What?
What is that?
Oh my god.
I am not completely sure what happened.
What was that?
Did the client just? Okay, it's back. It's back. It's back. We're good.
Alright.
Okay, well we could get back. We could get into the roles, bands, and picks and stuff instead of that map. Nice roll, Andre. I think that's quite fitting.
Yeah,
Actually.
it really is. Wow, he actually wins with the 69.
Dude, this is a legendary match already. Oh wait, Asrielly on the second roll wins. Does that count?
The second roll wins, yeah.
I don't know what to expect out of bands. Asrielly may just go with clarity. Not what I was about to say. I was about to say funny shuffle.
Well,
I don't know if Andre's gonna ban that. He didn't ban it. It's
Wait,
not
it might be
100%
funny
ban
shuffle.
rate. It didn't get 100%
I
rate.
think Pope and Zero Cloud didn't have funny shuffle band either. Just
Did they
correct me
really
if I'm wrong.
not?
I don't think so. I don't know. I think Holland was correcting himself earlier.
I
when he
mean,
was talking
either
about
way,
it.
it still hasn't been picked.
Yeah, I actually could see it get picked this.
But yeah, that's interesting. Andre picking faster at this point. Even though he banned Astro, I guess he's just uncomfortable with slow jams.
I feel like Astro is fine provided you practiced it. I feel like Andre just might have looked at it and just decided not to.
Both of these players pretty close at this point.
I'm just still trying to recover from both those warm-ups.
First we get rickrolled, and then I don't know what to call the second one.
My diamonds, dude.
Asrielly keeping an accuracy lead at this point. Dropping a couple 200s there though, dropping his accuracy, but so is Andre. Accuracies are a little bit closer than they were before, but not by a whole lot. We still have the slow jam into the speed up coming up soon. Ooh, Asrielly's accuracy dropping a bit here. Now their accuracies are literally neck and neck.
Oh, Asrielly dropping a couple more 200s there as well.
Yeah. Andre taking just a small sleep bot. Asrielly taking it back. Scores are flashing now. Both players dropping combo right there. Oh, but Asrielly taking a huge accuracy drop right there. Giving Andre kind of a big lead right now. Oh, but Andre dropping combo.
Oh,
Oh my god, these scores are really, really close.
he still got the lead though.
Asrielly still has just a slight amount of time to bring up that score. Scores are flashing now. Andre doesn't have quite as much bonus score right now. It's about to level out, but I think Andre still has the lead. But it's so close, it's hard to say. Oh, but Asrielly dropping right there. I think that's
actually
gonna
really
seal
bad.
it. Yeah, there's not much left to the map now. I think Andre's got this sealed, so overall, this was a good pick from him.
Oh, 200 on the release there from Andre, but still able to take the victory there.
Yeah. But, so that is the first point to Andre, on to Asrielly's first pick. Still waiting on Asrielly's pick now.
Oh,
Oh, here comes Funny
all
Shuffle.
right.
We got it picked, boys. We did it. We did it, Reddit.
First time we're seeing Funny Shell this entire tournament.
This is interesting because I've heard that Andre is actually pretty good at this map. I'm not sure that this is really what Asrielly's best pick would be. I mean, I don't know if his speed is fast enough to keep up with something like, or keep his accuracy up on something like Cheatriel. I'm sure it is, but I'm a little bit surprised that he didn't just go for an accuracy pick.
Yeah, that's I guess he must have put a lot of effort and practice into this.
Yeah, we'll just have to see if it holds up here. Although it does seem to be holding up a little bit right now. Keeping a really good accuracy for the time being, but Andre is catching up. Ooh, dropping a few 200s right there. Andre doing exceptionally well right now with these releases. Although, accuracies are
flickering here.
yeah. Andre does hold a bit more than 1,000 points in advantage. Although Asrielly taking the lead in accuracy in this section. Although there's some more really weird releases coming up right here, so if that goes like it did at the beginning, then Andre will be able to take back the lead. And here we go.
Andre dropping a 200. Oh, and dropping entirely there.
Devil Chili was dropping a whole bunch of 200s as well. If Andre kept combo, this would be a lot closer. I think Andre might have actually had the lead if he didn't drop. So, again, even though it wasn't quite expected, that was a good pick from Devil Chili. Bringing it 1-1 back to Andre's pick. Yeah, look at that. Just the 2 misses, right, that broke his combo. They did a lot to his score. It would have been pretty close if he didn't drop there.
His ratio's still just slightly worse, though, so it would be much closer, but I don't think he'd take the victory.
Yeah, perhaps not. I don't know what Andre's going to pick here. Long notes, maybe?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's...
Something like, I think Paintings is the better of the two. Although, Love Song.
I guess?
These have been 3 picks that I'm just like a little bit confused about. I think Andre just said right there that all of his picks are risky picks, which is
I feel
interesting to say.
I don't think he's really wrong there, because
I think both players are in a situation where every single map in the pool now is just risky.
I think Devil Chili has like 1 or 2 safe picks, but
I mean, even then, like, say that he was able to keep really well with the accuracy in something like Cheat Trail 200 BPM, he might be worried about, in the end, about whether he's going to be able to keep his composure on the mini jags. So no matter how you look at it, Asrielly might not even have any safe picks anymore. Maybe he's banking on his long notes being better. I mean, his releases having been better than Andre on Funny Shuffle might give him a little bit of information that could lead him to perhaps like a pure Ruby pick, which is more dependent on releases than paintings.
I feel like Andre could... I mean, I really can't tell who would win on a song like Pure Ruby, though, because it's... I mean, honestly, on any of these songs, really, there's no clear winner. I don't think Funny Shuffle really says much, just because the releases on that are really unique to this map pool.
Yeah, for sure. Asrielly has the lead for the time being. This might end up being a breakpoint if Asrielly can keep it up. But Andre continuing to drop a few 200s here and there. But this part, we've seen so far in the semifinals weekend. Oh yeah, but right here is where it gets really weird because for some reason these have some really tricky patterns with Ellen's in the middle and just streaming on the other three columns, and a lot of people have been just breaking combo on these patterns. Like right there, Andre dropping, giving Asrielly even larger lead than he already had.
Andre dropping again. I think. That third time was fourth.
Fourth.
Maybe he just gave up.
Yeah, I don't know. But Asrielly does take the first breakpoint of the match, bringing it 2-1, and it is his pick now. So, though having it be your pick in a map pool full of maps that are risky picks is really not a great situation to be in, no matter who you are. So I don't know if either of these players really has a desire to pick any specific map against the other person. It's just going to be a gauntlet of who can choke less on the maps.
I'm expecting cheat reel. Oh, okay. That I actually read. I almost read that out loud, and I was
Huh.
okay. Well, this is we ducking hate you. So
Is it? Oh, is that the
yeah.
person?
You know what pain is?
Difficulty
You
name.
don't know.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. That's an interesting pick. If he was going to go for something like this, I think Chichiro is a little bit safer for him. Because if he can keep up with this, then he can for sure keep up with Chichiro. All right, here we go. This is definitely another opportunity for a break point from Andre this time. Although, like I've been saying this we've been saying this entire time, it really could go either way. Everything is just a toss-up now. Though I think in general, Asrielly does definitely have a better ratio than Andre. It's just a matter of whether he can keep up the speed and accuracy without choking misses away. Oh, and there's a drop from Andre. That's not gonna be good for him at this point.
Still, with the extra density coming up here, there's room for Asrielly to drop.
And Andre's accuracy has actually been climbing even after the miss. It's been coming up since the beginning. So yeah, just one drop from Asrielly might just shift the lead over into Andre's favor.
Oh, that miss isn't gonna help at all.
That was not a good place to miss either, because that was a really easy section that he just missed on.
I think that's gonna be it then. I mean, like, I don't think Asrielly can just. I mean, is there really any room for him to just drop twice out all of a sudden?
I mean, the ending does get denser, so it's very possible. But on the same token, it's also possible for Andre to miss even more on the ending.
Think you know about hate? You think you know about anger, motherfucker?
And like, even though there aren't any bursts right here, those patterns were kind of ridiculous at that density. But with the burst thrown in, that's even crazier to deal with. Accuracies are actually really, really close right now, given that Andre's already missed twice. Oh, that's really breaking. It's too late, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Andre's second miss, I think, could have actually decided this. Oh, wow. The ratios are almost the same, and the 200 count's only one difference.
Wow. Jeez, dude. Oh, and Andre goes with paintings.
Yeah, I just kind of thought about it for a second. Based off Andre's warm-up, I think we can confirm that the MC in his name stands for Minecraft.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would 100% agree with that. He might. I wonder what his skin looks like. Someone make a Minecraft skin yet for Mania?
Let's do Minecraft. That's
I'm sure someone's done it. I am
Probably,
so certain
yeah.
someone's done it. Alright, time to see how these two fare with the LN consistency. Although again, this is like just like every other map has been for the most part. It's really hard to say who's gonna win this because Devil has shown in the past that he's really solid at LNs, but Andre is also extremely good at them. So that's just gonna be the story for every single one of these songs. Is just no one knows what's gonna happen. Their accuracies are so close right now. They have not differed from like 1/100% for the entire map.
Yeah, a quarter of the way through the song, scores have been flickering the entire time. Oh, 200 from Andre actually going to give Asrielly just a slight lead, but score's still flickering.
But Asrielly is dropping a lot more regular 3. Ooh, Andre breaking combo right there. That is not good for him. Losing this point puts Andre in an especially bad position. Because if he loses this, Asrielly brings his lead. Oh, but
Sneak in the lead, that's not probably going to happen. Oh, another miss.
Oh no, that might give the lead straight back to Andre. Flickering now, but getting with the bonus score from the combo and score review 2, Andre takes the lead now. But like I was saying, Andre can't really afford to drop anymore. If he does, he gives the lead back to Asrielly. And if Andre loses, ooh, but Asrielly dropping again. I mean, despite the score difference, Asrielly still has the accuracy lead right now. I mean, all it'll take is a combo drop from Andre.
Or a combo drop from Asrielly to basically give the win to Andre here.
Yeah, not much left in the ending either. There's some tricky patterning, but nothing compared to the choruses. Oh, but Andre missed. Nah, it doesn't matter though. His accuracy is actually far ahead now, kind of quite far ahead of Asrielly. So andreymc avoided a very bad position where he could have been losing 4-1 on Asrielly's pick. Asrielly actually beating out Andre on the regular 300 accuracy, just dropping combo one too many times. I don't know what to expect from Asrielly. The picks have been so all over the place. I can't predict. Najimi breakers. We got some more speed coming in.
I think this pick's understandable.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a little more understandable in my opinion than We Ducking Hate You.
Oh, what?
Although, as we saw last match, this map is not forgiving when it comes to combo breaking. You break once, you might have just given your opponent the victory right then and there.
We had early miss from Halogen. We had 50s from Gil here that cost him potentially his entire match. Actually, yeah, you know what? This song might... I mean, it's kind of turned back on the people that have picked it.
I mean, in a lot of situations, this really is not a good pick for almost anyone. Even if you're really, really solid at speed, I would almost argue that this is still not a good pick. No matter what. Because of how short it is, unless you can literally full combo it every single time you play it, this is the riskiest pick in the pool.
Yeah, one mistake just ends it all. Whether that be a 200 or just a straight up miss.
Right here is exceptionally difficult too. If you mess up the transitions between the long notes, an Andre breaking right there. Asrielly actually getting through it, just the last hand stream to go, and if he can hold himself like he did at the beginning, he's got the point. Oh, Asrielly dropping. But it's right at the end. Wait, are these? I don't know.
Just barely winning there.
He has done this twice now. Oh my God! Look at the scores.
If Andre just dropped one less 200, he would have won.
Almost every single one of these maps has been exactly like this too. I mean, Asrielly dropped in the perfect spot. He couldn't have chosen a better spot to miss it. If he missed any earlier, he would have lost. Or been at least extremely close to losing. Andre going with Ruby.
Yeah, next picking pure Ruby. So I guess his pick's alright. I guess just from what we're seeing, LN's kind of favor Andre, while speed and consistency favors Asrielly.
Yeah, but this is the last LN pick available. Even Love Song is out of the question now. So all that's left is really just speed and technical picks. I guess if you want to, you could call 8-Bit Adventures a sort of long note map, but it definitely does not focus nearly as much on long notes as these other four do. So I don't know what Andre would pick after this, besides maybe 8-Bit Adventurer. And Andre really has to hope that he brings his A game and manages to take the point from Asrielly, or that puts Asrielly into match point on his own pick. All right, looks like we're getting into pure Ruby. See, the player's gonna hit the SVs. Asrielly gets caught way off guard by them, dropping a lot of 200s right there.
Andre definitely coming in with. Oh, actually, a 200 from Andre there. So
There have been a couple of 200s too, but still keeping the accuracy lead overall. Oh, and a 100 right there. What was that? Accuracies are neck and neck again. Oh, 100 breaking combo too. What is this? This isn't even the hard part.
That is not a good TV.
Still got the hard part to get through though. Andre's got to hope that Asrielly is really not comfortable with this next LN part, the really dense streaming. Although
He's real. Oh, Andre being the one to miss here.
Yeah, that is not good at all. He has to hope for a couple breaks now.
I mean, he might be taking this to match point for himself, which would be really good in his case.
Yeah, especially on his own pick. Yeah, 12,000 point lead in favor of Asrielly now. Accuracies are extremely close though. Even one drop might actually swing it in Andre's favor. And we still have that transition into the next really dense LN section after the trills, which if Andre hits that transition and Asrielly doesn't, we might have a really close match right here. Even now, the accuracies are basically the same. Oh, exactly what I said. Andre might be able to take this back right here, but their accuracies are literally neck and neck still. Score. Andre's catching up really fast.
You think catch up fast enough though?
Oh, he dropped a lot of accuracy. I think he's too far behind now.
Oh no!
Wow.
And Sheet Reel hasn't even been picked yet. I feel like that's the most obvious pick right now. For
100%. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's any other choice that would. There's literally nothing else in the pool that I think directly favors Asrielly. Let's see, what other picks are there? Drop That is open. So there's Drop That, 8-Bit Adventure, Cheat Reel, and what else? There's one more map.
Oh man, I forget. Was Reverse World banned?
Oh yeah, that's it. It's Reverse World. Asrielly goes with 8-Bit Adventure. You know, like a normal human being would.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I have not understood a single one of Asrielly's picks yet. I mean, okay, I guess Najimi Breakers and We Ducking Hate You were okay, but like, I'm still
was
confused.
a bigger one, I think. Yeah.
But now Andre is fighting for his life in the winner's bracket. He can no longer lose any of these maps, or he's knocked down to losers. Looking for that reverse sweep hype. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Andre's really got to bring his A game to do that, though.
Oh, 2 misses. And a miss from Asrielly.
I think Andre dropped a 3rd time as well.
Yeah.
There's now a 20,000 point gap in scores. Andre continues to drop 200s.
Both players hitting the SV just fine.
I love that SV so much.
Wow. So that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Asrielly winning 6-2 on a pick that I really wouldn't have gone for at all.
Yeah. I mean, did Asrielly lose any of the picks he chose? Even though they were all like kind of unorthodox in general compared to what we might expect, I don't think he lost any of his own picks.
Yeah, I really don't think so now that I think about it. So, good picks? Question mark.
Question, yeah. Emphasis on the question mark.
Yeah.
I mean, they worked out in the end.
Yeah, I mean, winning 6-2, that's quite the victory there. So,
Yeah.
Asrielly going to be playing against Cobo, which might need to make better picks for that.
Yeah. And then Andre getting knocked down to loser's bracket. He will be facing the winner between what now?
Hope
I
and
need to
Fall.
check again. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Which is going to
Actually-
be a good match by
Yeah.
itself. I'm excited for that one.
well, I guess that'll be it then. We don't have a game for another 6 hours, I believe. And that would be Cheetos versus Itor, so actually really crazy match to look forward to.
Yeah, that match is in about 6 hours at 11 UTC.
So yeah, I guess be sure to tune in then. Definitely a hype match there, and I think there's even more hype matches coming up after that. So yeah, be sure to look out for that. And I guess if you guys are in the Discord, the schedule's all there. So if you want to look at that too, feel free. And I guess
We
that'll
just-
be it. And we'll
just
see
got-
everything else to say.
Yeah, just got 2 matches left this weekend. Just Cheetos versus Itor, and then Pope versus Bump and Ho. Both of them are going to be insane matches, so you guys you definitely do not want to miss these the same way you didn't want to miss any of the matches happening today. So, that is about it.